Hello all. Well guys, I've just logged back in. I'm a bit worried if I'm being honest because I've looked down the stairs. I'm just opposite, still opposite Electro PD from yesterday. I've looked down the stairs. There's all bodies cut up. But the doors, the front and back, are both locked. Now what's weird about that is, does that mean someone's logged out in here? And I'm going to be sort of here 1 minute like this, then next minute someone's suddenly going to log in sort of behind me here. So I'm just buying time for a minute to decide what to do. Get the scope going, there we are. Yeah, it's a difficult one this. What do we do? What do we do, guys? I think let's get out of here. I think that sounds like a good plan. Tell you what, this lockpick's not got too many uses left in it. Oops. So what we'll do, we'll come out the back of the building. Here we go. Up and away. I'm hoping my sound's a little bit better tonight. Again, I've got the better headset tonight, so let's see what happens. Again, this server's just restarted, that's why I logged in now. Just let it restart and then I've come in. Which that door's open. Yeah, the server's only just restarted, so I better be a little bit cautious here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go back over to Kamy. I know some of you'll think, you know, that are watching this on the stream or that are watching it on the playlist thinking, Christ, he's not going to Kamy again. Well, I'm going to do that, but I will definitely start, you know, I'll not stay there too long and then I'll start going up towards Solnichi, where a lot of the action has been. Now, on the weekends at the space raids, which have just finished, and that can sometimes affect the pop on the server. Sometimes it can be a bit of a lower pop once the event's finished, but we'll see. We'll see. I think we did the right thing getting out of Electro though. We got 2 kills there yesterday at the end of the stream, and that'll do. Because I'm pretty sure that someone logged in there. And I have actually had it before where people have logged in straight behind and shot, so just heard a shot then. About 2,000 metres that one. Tundra. And again. So again, this is part 7 now of the Cherno adventure. And still nobody shot me. You know, again, I've been playing a bit cautious, so let's be honest. Just been watching a streamer, Hey Barnby, where I kept crashing one of the motorbikes off the armour servers. Do not like the idea of a motorbike on this at all. It's bad enough in a car. I'm sure you would bother with a motorbike as well. So again, I'm just coming out of Electro now. That's over there. And I'm going to just come through here, past the church, and then start moving over to Kamy, see what's going on there. But again, I'm not going to stay too long there. I think the order of today is to get up towards Solnici. See what's going on there. Again, I've always got to be a little bit careful here, because the church there's often snipers. On most servers I've always found. So let's get around. So I'm pretty much leaving Electro now. Still hearing no shots, which could be in Kamy maybe. Not sure where the base raids were this weekend. There's usually bases on Solnici, and the big one that I think I showed in the previous video in Cherno, on top of the buildings. So we're just going to skirt through this way now. No point in going on the main road. This character's now up to 12 kills, which is okay, but it's just taken me like a week to do that, which isn't normal, but there you go. I think anyone that's been following for a bit could tell it's been a bit of a lower pop on this server since it moved. They actually moved servers a week or two ago, and the pop's just not been quite as good while people are moving over to the other server. Oh, seems absolutely miles from Electro to Kamy. Yeah, it's right next to it, but there you go. What we'll do when we get to Kamy is we'll just stay around to the left, go to the back near the barn, and then we'll see what's going on there. Got to be careful on this server. It's one of those where there's an armory in each one of the PDs, so that's why you get so much more action around PDs on this, all along the coast. A lot of the inland ones, the armories just aren't there. It's just got the usual sort of scorpions and glocks. So again, anyone watching, please subscribe and like if you can. have already done so, thank you very much indeed. Just really helps get the channel started because again I'm new to streaming, definitely not new to DayZ. Should be getting there now. Cars and Humvees do spawn on this map, but I can't use them. It's not so much the driving, it's the fact that you're so vulnerable. Even a Humvee, if someone shoots the tyre out, it's game over really, especially if you're going quick. Might be worth just scoping this for a second. I'm not a fan of it here because you know, anyone could come from that side there, but let's just have a quick look. Let's get the tundra out. See the usual PS4 white wall and everything, which is quite handy really. Looking quiet, looking quiet. Definitely heard some shots from up this way before, so we'll still come in with caution. Switch to the M4. I think in the last video the M4 just went warm, so I'm just hoping it doesn't jam. So this will take me past back a PD now, and I'll start moving over to the left. Track in the back road now, going towards the barn. The bit where you're a bit vulnerable. Let's just get across quickly there. Get in cover as quickly as possible. Okay. Well, I heard all those shots, and I can't see anything going on here so far. Let's give it a minute, see what's going on. Give it a minute. Doors shut at the top of PD. Restart again was about 10 to 15 minutes ago, so... Okay, one stage at a time, so next stage, let's get the M4 now. Automatic fire. Not sure where that's coming from yet. Let's go for a silent swap here as we're near the PD. It sounds like really faint, sounds like I can hear someone loading a mag, but I might just be imagining it. Some sort of noise. Definitely a noise there. Don't know if you guys can hear that. Let's just move. Oh, I can see you. What? Oh, you're kidding me. Either his mate got me there or the screen froze completely. Oh, you're kidding. Had him absolutely banged to rights. I think there must have been two of them. Knew I heard something there. Whew. Well, there you go. Episode 7 was the last episode in that adventure. So, yeah, I think what I'll do now, let's just respawn. Let's start again. Let's see what respawn we get. And we'll pick it up again. Let's see. Damn. Oh well, 12 kills, not too bad. Where have I spawned here? Looks like I spawned just in between Cherno and Electro. So I think we'll go down to Electro, see what's going on there. Oh, that's... I don't know what happened there, if I'm being... I think someone else shot me. Because that guy had banged to rights, he hadn't seen me. So I think there was someone else there. And just one-shotted me, which is why there was no sound from the gun. What I can do there, I'll just review that footage after and see what actually happened there. Dang. I think he had an arm. Was it a red armband he had on as well? Refuse to take those trousers because they're red. Look at that, all that gear gone. And look at what I've got now, t-shirt and a glow stick. Oh, that was handy. Well, we're armed. Salty sticks, that's the worst food out, because obviously it makes you thirsty. But that's what we've got, and that's what we're going to use. Could just do really with a handgun to start off with as well. I mean, it's a temptation really where I am here. But I don't know what's there at the moment. Why don't we take a trip down to Prison Island? That'd be pretty cool. Rather than going up, you know, back and doing what we've been doing all week. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go to Prison Island. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to have to make sure we do a bit of looting on the way through. That's the only thing. Bit of looting. I'll have to have a look at this bit of industrial, just for clothes more than food, if I'm being honest. Yeah, let's have a look. This is what I love about spawning in again. This is what I love about spawning in. Whoa. Die. There you go. That's a good... That was a good haul, wasn't it? As you can see on this server, the zombies have got lots of loot on them. It's part of the way this server works. Yeah, it is refreshing actually to start again. Can hear some Zeds. There you go. Let's take them on. Yeah, more food. That's absolutely perfect. That's what we need, isn't it? To get a start. Thought I heard a zombie aggro. What's with these red tracksuit bloody tops and bottoms? That bastard's got me. More food. Some rags. Perfect. Perfect. Just go up here for a minute. Yeah, that's the plan, guys. It's Prison Island or bust. Prison Island or bust today. Anyone joining the stream, we've been fully geared for a week. 12 kills, and then I'm going to have to review the stream to see what happened. We had a guy bang to rights and got shot, I think, from somewhere else. I don't know if anyone's watching that has got an opinion on what actually happened there. It was a strange one, really. But there you go, starting again from scratch. Prison Island's just up the road. We're gonna give it a go. Obviously, we've got to get round Cherno first. And currently, we're just between Cherno and Electro. I'll probably go up in that direction that I'm looking there. Just, there's another zombie there actually. Let's take him on. Because again, the zombies on this one have got loads of loot, so let's take him on, get a bit more loot. Hey, zombie! Oh, it's got a backpack as well. It's purple, but it's better than nothing, isn't it? He's got a backpack! Come on, baby. On your ass. There you go. I'm not even going to entertain the powdered milk. See, on a vanilla server, this is like fully geared, isn't it? And, you know, I've only been alive 5 minutes here, so we're doing alright. Let's just get off the road here. Get to the top. Yeah, Prison Island on this, there's been a lot of bases on there. That's my only worry, but obviously we'll get a good view. We'll have a look, we'll see, we'll make sure there's no bases there. If there's a base there, we may be better just going up a little bit further up and going to sort of, I don't know, Kamenka, maybe the tents at the end as well. We were there the other day and there was a load of M16s there, so that'll be good. That'll be perfect to get us going again. Again, any seasoned player will know that bridge there is I call it Suicide Bridge. There's always about 20 people that have tried to get a different spawn by jumping off it. Which is quite hard really, because it's only about 20 feet high. So we're coming up, the next thing we're going to hit up here is we're going to sort of get into the side of Cherno, where, you know, where the big train is. The big long train. So we'll come in there and we'll just stay basically to the north of Cherno all the way through. We'll just stick north through to the back of Ballotta. And then we're already nearly there as far as Prison Island goes after we get past Ballotta. You know, we're pretty vulnerable, that's the only thing. You know, we've only got a CR. Again, to anyone that's just joined the stream, this BK, I'm not armed yet, basically. So, I've got nothing to fight with close range. Unless I find some shells for this BK, but that's going to be difficult if I'm going to bypass Cherno. So again, this is coming up. We'll see the train in a minute to the left, the long train. I thought I saw a plane there. Not on this server. So yeah, there's the train. Let's just scope it a minute. Yeah, it's empty. So this is going to be quite a long run now to Prison Island. But I think it's worth it, it's worth it. Even if I only get tier 2 guns, it's still worth it. To anyone that's been following the stream sort of through all this week, I've kept saying, right, I'm going to Solnichi now, I'm going to Solnichi because there's loads of action up there. And long story short, I was on the way to Solnichi then finally, coming out of Kamy, geared player, had him back to rights, and I think his mate shot me. That's what I feel anyway, because just the way it happened. He hadn't even gone for his gun, so I think it was his friend that did it, but there you go. So we're in for the long haul here. Cherno Industrial on the left. Could do with looting houses as I'm going along here really, because we need clothes as well. Clothes are a big one. Bit strange this server, like you'll go on it and everything's normal, and then a night will go by and the next day it's freezing. Let's see what we've got in here. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, let's move it on. So we'll just follow the lines now. And if you've been following this for a week, I think, Christ, he's not following those bloody lines again, is he? I think on subsequent streams as well, what I will do, I'll get more interactive with some of the cities and that as well. It's just servers like this, it's PvP, it's KOS, it's so dangerous, you know. And it's basically, it's normal DayZ, someone sees you first, but it's game over. I've got my purple backpack on. Oh yeah. I like my Sorry. Now, to all the folks watching, this server restarts. It can be every hour, so I'd expect the next restart to probably be 12. Not necessarily, it could be as late as 1, but it's usually pretty much on the hour. Now, what I'll do in that case is I'll stop the broadcast just for 5, maybe 10 minutes while the server's down, and then as soon as it comes up again, I'll be back on. But I will do it as another part. So currently this is part 7 of the Cherno adventure. So if I clip in again, it'll be part 8. So make sure you look for that video. So we're coming up to the back. So these flats here, if we look at those, you see all the bases on the top. So you can white wall that a bit. It's absolutely full of bases. And I've got to be careful there. There's always loads of patrols out, just waiting for people to run past. And all they do is radio off the top of those towers, say, oh, there's someone coming past, and a patrol will be straight on you. Lots of factions on this. Very hard to play as a lone wolf, this server. Very hard to play. I think one of the things I'm going to do as well is probably, I may run it alongside this, but start a run on Livonia. I'm not as good with the map with Livonia. I mean, you know, everything in the middle of the map I'm fine with, but just or sort of, you know, just going down to Nadbor from you know, sort of grabbing end and so on and so forth. I'm okay with that. But yeah, it'd be nice to do a stream on that. And I think it would be good as well as I think there's a vanilla one that I can get on where I can do a little bit more PvE as well, where the food's maybe not as readily available. Do a bit of hunting and fishing, and because I'm not just a PvP player, I do like the PvE. I like everything about DayZ, if I'm being honest. Again, please like and subscribe to anyone. Really helps the channel just get started. Like I keep saying, I'm obviously not new to DayZ, but I'm new to streaming, so any support that I can get will be appreciated. And again, to all those that have liked and subscribed, just thanks very much indeed for subscribing to someone that's now running along with a purple backpack. I'm sure you would choose that as your primary colour as well. I guess there are ones that stand out more than this. I'm just going to nip in here actually, because I could just do some better clothes if there's anything around. Should we take that? Yeah, let's take it. I'm not a fan of these big backpacks, I'll be honest, but as soon as you put it on, it makes you think, doesn't it? It's so big that I don't know whether to just... Yeah, I think I can't be doing with that at all. Afraid we're going to have the purple one. Just too big. I think if that had been green, I would have taken it. But my favourite one's usually the assault backpack, to be fair. It's just that little bit small. The combat's, I think combat's got 63 slots. And the assault's the same sort of size as this, about 42 slots, something like that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so we're coming again through the back of Cherno. I'm going to have a quick look at the little mill tents that are coming up. Whoa! Have a look at the mill tents, if there's anything in there to get us started. I think it's definitely worth a look at Balota Airfield. It's not modded on this server, Balota, so there's not a lot there, but I can at least get some tier 2 gear to make a start, so getting close now to the tents. Could do with as well just some sort of close range weapon if there's a Colt or a Glock or something there, that'd be pretty cool. It's just if you suddenly come across one, because again I haven't got any shells for this shotty, so make sure there's no one there. Okay, coming up to the tents now. That's just coming on the high side. Just listening out, see if there's anything doing. Looks alright. Ooh. Ooh. Now that's what we like. Oh, it's a tack belt as well. Brilliant. Oh, we've got the lot here, guys. Anyone that was on the stream when I got shot before and saw that, then will laugh at what I just said, but there you go. What's that one? Is that... okay. Let's just demag that one. Again, we could really do with some clothes here. Another tack belt. Christ, is that all we've got? Oh! It's not that, I just spotted the fact that we've got a KAS. So I think what I'll do, I'll drop the shot because I've got no rounds for it. So we'll equip that. Let's get it quick slotted. I think I'll leave it in semi for now because it's not like I've got many rounds, so I'll not bother with the Colt. Yeah, usually obviously I put it in full automatic, but you know, 2 long bursts and you've emptied the mag, so let's see if we can persevere with what we've got here. At that strange in-between stage now, I've got a ballistic helmet on, black tracky bottoms and a purple backpack. Let's see how shit I look, hang on. Oh dear. what I'll do while I'm here as well is I'll just always a good idea to look behind you. Let's just have something to eat quickly while we're here. So we're coming up now to the back of Balota airfield. Sorry guys. Operation Alpha. Should have took the hiking backpack. I did take the hiking backpack. I left the mountain one. Or do you mean I should have taken the mountain one instead? Oh, the mounted one. Yeah, you're a fan of that, are you, mate? Yeah, I just don't like the big backpack. I tend to... Even the combat backpack I find a little bit big on the back. I don't mind the hunter backpack, which is also a 63 slot one. It doesn't seem as bulky as the combat one. So I bet you're one that'd also take the is it the field backpack? That's an 83 slot one, isn't it? Kind of looks cooler, but it's still really big. I mean, really, the server I'm on, the stamina. Thought I heard something there. The stamina, it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of on your back, and if you're PvPing, it's a bit of a distraction. But that's why everyone plays the game their own way. Everyone has a different way of doing it. A better scope this, haven't I? Let's just give it a quick scope and see if there's anything doing. So everything's white walling as always. Yeah, you're quite right there. Operation Alpha, the mountain one certainly holds more stuff. So it depends if you're a heavy or a light traveller. I mean, the silly mistake I made on the last game, which I try never to do, is I had 3 guns. And the reason for that was because I had the, just get over to this tree line. I had the M4 just for close, and spraying really. And then the KA was like a medium range with a silencer, and then the Tundra for long. And what I was trying to do for a lot of that stream was find an ACOG so I could drop the KA. But it would have been easier if I'd have had a bigger backpack really, to go for 3 guns like that. Because I like every time I had to keep arranging the inventory every single time I wanted to do something. Looking pretty quiet here. Let's take the risk. We've not got much, have we? So we'll just try and get through this as quick as we can now. This air, because again, there's not a lot here anyway. So let's see what we can find. Oh, that's a good find. Patrol jacket. And some KM rounds, or SK, just depending what we get. Pouches. I'm quite tempted to take those, Let's take them anyway. take the combat knife, we'll get rid of that shit one. And we'll take that scope for now. I'm not a fan of it, but if we pick up a proper KA and then we haven't got a scope, then I'd wish I picked it up, so. Look at this now, I'm beginning to look a little bit military. Oh shit, there's fucking Zeds here. Now that will have aggroed every Z now on the compound. That was stupid. That was stupid. What are you doing today? Let's get on here. Buy myself a minute. Oh, nice. Field vest. Bit of storage. That's what we need. What have we got in the med kit? Nothing. Favourite weapon of choice? Yeah, it's always the M4, bar nothing. The AUG as well. The AUG as well. Obviously the one with the rail on that you can put a scope on. But yeah, someone's dropped some foot wraps there. So someone's been here. I'll change that because that's got more insulation. Yeah, always the M4 really for me. I'll take those sights as well actually. The SS mark, we might as well take the holster, we'll take the gloves. We'll sort a lot of this out when we get out of here. One of those Mickey Mouse combat helmets that I hate. But yeah, the M4, I am a big fan of the M4. I don't think you can go far wrong with it. The M16's got more power mind, but obviously it's only got a burst fire on it. Got another patrol jacket, don't need that. Oh, nice. Look at that, baby. Cooking with gas here. Cooking with gas. Yeah, silenced M4 with the, and it, you know, the small ACOG. The big ACOG's good because it's got the dual sight on it, but it's not as precise as a telescopic sight, I don't think. I don't like that funny arrow on it as well. This is the point really where I should be closer to the screen than now. I've just seen a green backpack there as well. So we'll be picking that. Oh yes, BDE pants. We're going to look like a proper soldier here, aren't we? Proper soldier. Cold, don't want that. FX, we've got one. Food, we need it. BDE pants, we just picked it up. Right, let's drop that. Get that one. Right. Just trying to do this as quickly as possible. Oh, combat backpack, we'll have that. What do you think of that? Yeah, Tundra's brilliant. Mosin. Mosin's a great one. Mosin's a great one. Because it's got the biggest, you know, it's got 54mm rounds in it. It'll stop anything, a Mosin. Even someone with a plate, it knocks a monk on, you know. Yeah, it's good shit. BDU, don't need any of this shit. Combat knife, I've got one. Sorry for being a little bit slow on the answers here, it's just concentration on Balota, just because it's a bit of a hot spot. I think the worst thing I do on DayZ is I'm sat a long way from the screen, and really, you know, when I used to play Modern Warfare, I used to be right on the screen basically. I think if you're playing this for so damn long, take those. I think we've already got some actually, but there you go. Right, let's just do this 10 and then we'll get out of here. I'm going to go into full auto now. Oh yes, tack back. That's what we need. That's what we need. Right, let's get the shit out of here. Let's do this because it's cool. Woo! Just get off the airfield and I'll have a look at the comments in a sec. Keep this in full auto for now. This makes me think. This is the thing with DayZ, you're always thinking again, because Prison Island was the plan. Do we need to go to Prison Island now? Just out of Z then. Don't know if I aggroed it. Soon find out. Let's just get somewhere safe before do anything now. God, what am I doing here? I'm going inland. God, what? Oh dear. It's been a long day. Nearly wound up back where we started there. So we should be coming up to Balota Town any moment now. Might just stop. Just flipping here a minute. We can have a look at what we've got, some of the goodies. Right, let's have a look, see what we've got. Drop that out there a minute. That can go in the holster for a start. Right, got 2 lots of those, so don't need that. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm not a big fan of the Stval or the VSS. What we've got there, Mosing rounds. Got a water bottle. Let's empty that out. Right, so I'm going to pretty much bypass Balota now. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and get up and see. Again, I don't know whether to go to Prison Island or whether just to, you know, the camps past Kamenka. Maybe going up there. plenty of food here, and when I've got plenty of food I don't see the need to loot a town, although there is one thing, and that's should we just use the well very quickly. Just get down here a minute. Let's get that water bottle on our wheel there. There we go. Just so we can swap in and out quick. Let's see if we can do this without getting shot. No doors open, let's just do it real quick. What we'll do, we'll fill up, let's drink what we've got here. And then we'll fill up one more time and leg it. One more fill. Have been shot here before. And there you go, done. Done and gone. So we're now leaving Bolota. And we're heading towards Camarovo and Prison Island. We're not doing too bad really. I mean, I don't know if any of you have been counting, but I don't know how long I've had this live for. It's no more than half an hour. I mean, obviously it's more of a PvP server, so there's lots of stuff to be had on here, you know, guns and military things, but you've got to know where to look for it, that's the thing. So we've done okay, we've done alright. So it's only a short hop to Komarovo from where we were. Not seen a restart yet, so we might be alright till 1, I'm hoping. I think it's pretty good on the community service. They do a lot of restarts though, because that's what keeps the server running smoothly. You know, it's always the ones that don't restart for sort of 2 and 3 hours that start lagging. So fair play to them. Oh, being a bit reckless here. You should never really do that unless you have to. You know, mantling over things when you... Look how long the fence is. I've sod it. Sod it. So I'm aiming to come out right at the top of the sort of second road here in Komarovo. So this is the top road we're on now. I'm going to put a scope on PD in a minute just to see if anyone's been up this way. Just let it render in. Bit slow tonight it is. I've got pretty fast broadband. I've got like 900 speed on the broadband, but A, you never get that, and B, it's all on the server really, isn't it? It's not just the speed of your broadband, so yeah, it looks quiet that. Let's move on. My only slight worry now, going towards Prison Island, is it's just starting to get a little bit as if the sun's going down. A lot of servers I've been at, I know obviously some servers, Prison Island's a toxic zone, but a lot of the servers I've played on, there's never anyone there. But on this one server, there's been huge bases there. There's been people there a lot. You know, it's a different proposition, this one. Although on Discord, on the kill feed, I've not seen many kills on it. Certainly looking over this week. On the kill feed on this server, it just tells you where the kills were. I've not seen anything on Prison Island, and let's try and hope that I'm not the first. So there it is. Obviously you've got to be careful from these hills here. People sometimes wait there. Yeah, that sun's definitely going down, isn't it? Definitely going down. Just going to have a look at these boats, because again on this server, another quirk of it is on the boats. You get pretty high tier guns and mags sometimes, not like tier 1. You get a tier 1 mags from there, but it's worth a look, you know. Just try and be a bit careful now. I think we should be able to get out of here before dark anyway. I never bother going in the prison when I visit here. I know there's stuff there, but the barracks are enough. It's, you know, it's a long arse haul if you go around the prison as well. Imagine if you did this in real life, you'd be knackered, wouldn't you? Not stop running. Okay, getting closer, getting closer. Now I cannot see any sort of base, there's no flag. There's no obvious base there, so we may be pretty golden here, guys. And then really it's just the luck of the draw whether there's a player here or not. I might have to swim over here actually. Didn't actually mean to come this way, but it'll have to do. I'll get a shot. I'll get a shot. Again, guys, I know I've probably said this about 4 times on the stream now, but please subscribe if you're liking this and pop a like on the video. This is part 7 of the Cherno adventure. I've put it all on a playlist now so you can watch it right from the beginning on the channel. It's been up and down really. There's been less action than I thought. Good few kills on it, but less action than you usually get on this server. I'll just recover my breath in a minute, just get to the top of this hill first. go, while we're here, let's just do these buildings on this side. Well, that's a good find, isn't it? A box of nails when I don't bother with base building. Cheers, Alpha. I think I read that right. The love art things are above this. Not. I don't mean you've set the love art. I mean just on the way it comes up on the phone. Ugh. I don't know why I'm bothering searching these buildings really. I don't usually pick up smoke grenades, but I do pick up a flashbang. Could be handy. So really, all I'm going to do now, barracks, camo, and then we'll get off. I'm going to get to Solnichi if it bloody kills me. But we need to gear up first. We can't go with the gear we've got, so... do I want that? No, I think I'll stick with the field. Bit more into... Ooh! Night scope. Now there's a find. There's a find. What do you think of that, guys? We've got a night scope. I'll take those just in case we find an SKS. Oh. Demag this one. Take a spare silencer as well. They wins. Yeah. We'll take the win rounds in case we find a tundra. Oh, that's some good shit. That is some good shit. Oh yes, you're kidding me. Getting everything. Punch card as well. Although I don't actually know what they moved the. They moved it on this server, so oh, this is so good. What a great find that was. So someone's been here though. Someone's been here. It's my favourite backpack. I'm gonna have to stick with the combat. I'm having to go for what Alpha says there because I need the space. So okay, I'll take those in case I find an SKS. So really, what we need now is a plate. If we could get a plate, we'd be golden. Full Colt mags. Right, last building now. Camo. That's such good shit we found there. Yeah, someone's been here, haven't they? Look, I think they found an M4 or an M16 because they've left a load of what looks like they've dropped all their SKS rounds. Another assault helmet. Another assault, of course. Landed the assault helmets in here. Right, we're getting out. We're getting out. That'll do. I'm really happy with what we've got there. Really happy. I think that's one of the things as well with DayZ. You've got to always make sure you're not greedy. There's no point in being greedy. You know, we've got enough stuff there. It can be a bit of a PvP pointless. We've got out of here. Well, say we've got out of here, not got out yet, but we've got some good gear there. Let's stick at that. If anyone's wondering why I didn't take any of the boots there, I don't like boots if I can help it, just because they're so loud. Don't mind the hiking boots. I always used to wear foot wraps, but obviously they ruined that, so I either wear trainers or hiking boots usually. The foot wraps sound like bloody assault boots now. I don't know what they were thinking when they changed that. Really don't know what they were thinking when they changed that. Let's get my breath back there. Oh, I will make a fire if I can get up that hill before it gets dark, but I don't want to make a fire. Oh. It's looking a bit dodgy, isn't it? I think what we'll have to do if we've got a glow stick. Tell you what we need as well is a battery. Desperately need a battery. So if we can get a battery now, we can power that scope up, and we've got that's just so cool. The only trouble is I've got a gun for it to go on. I was hoping to find something there. I think that one goes on the KA. So come up to Camarovo. I'm going to check these two boats here just to see what's see there, we don't need that, but that's a silencer for a KA, you know. That's that KM mag. Yeah, I'll take it. It is like really weird stuff that on this server that spawns at those. Anyone that hasn't watched me on this server before, the nights are really short, like really short, so it'll just be a case of hunkering down for about 5 minutes and then we'll be on our way again. And we're going to have to make a decision about what we're doing. Again, we can go back now to Solnici. Although I'm not that happy with the weapons I've got, if I'm being honest. Do we need that? Probably not. I'm not going to bother with it. Oh, there you go. It's a long slide mag for the KA. So we can put that to use straight away. Better. And then what we'll do is we'll just empty that mag then. We don't need 26 mags, so let's carry light. I'm actually not too worried about making a fire. You know, unless I see that symbol going cold, I'm not really that concerned. So, what have we got in here? Let's sort some of this out. What have we actually got food-wise? Not masses, have we? Not masses. I know I can get a load from there. What I'm thinking is if going right down to the camps at the end, see if we can pick up an M60. Maybe an SKS. I've certainly had those there before. Drop those. Again, if there's an SKS, I can just empty that mag. I have loads of bullets for it. I have 3 lots of bullets for that. What other? Oh, we've got some tack back. Let's just eat the small stuff first. Remember, I've got that scope. There's a new PSO scope again. Sorry to anyone that I keep going about the scope, but the new PSO scope is really good. In the last update they improved the optics on it and really sharp as well. When you put the battery in it, it's a really sharp look to it. Wouldn't it be spooky one night, you know, like when it goes dark, just sort of being in that prison thing? That'd be quite spooky, that. Not really worth it on this server because it's only dark for a few minutes, so. Right, what else can we sort out in here? Put that on the quick slot. Let's also just fill that mag up. It's only one more bullet, but may as well while it's dark. We've got nothing to do. Yeah, we've done alright there, really. I'm not unhappy with that at all. So we could do with, really, we were going on with, saying with my mate Alpha here about the M4, but really now I could do with the KA, because that's the scope, that's the night scope for the KA, so. Just drop some of this shit that I don't need. You see how it's gone completely pitched now. It only stays like that for a couple of minutes and then it just starts lightening up. Be so cool now if I had the scope on the go. So cool. So we've got another quest now, really. So our quest is obviously to get better weapons, but part of the quest we need a KA, we need batteries, so we need a KA and batteries, and then we can power that scope up. I'd probably, if I did that, I'd probably just drop the CR, if I'm being honest. I'd just drop the CR. I don't want to go back to what I've had all this week, this sort of 3-gun system, because it's just a nightmare to organise it all. Really is. Guys, I'm just going to go AFK for a second. I'm just going to get a charger. Just hang on a sec. Okay, I'm back. Is it starting to lighten up yet or what? So we're in Camarovo, aren't we? So Camarovo, and we're just going to basically go through to Kamenka and then the tents. Let's go to the tents. See if we can get a better gun. I mean, I can always, to keep a long range, I can keep this CR, and if I find something like an M16, I can drop the small KA, the baby KA, but keep the mags for it, and then go on the hunt maybe to Zeleno, see if we can find a properly sized one, and we can get that night scope going. That would be so cool. That's really cool. You notice once again though, this is putting Solnichi on hold, but that'd be really cool to have that night scope going. Again, for everyone watching, while it's dark and we're waiting, it won't be much longer now. This is episode 7 in the Cherno adventure. They're all on the playlist now on the channel, if you want to look at some of the past episodes as well. It's sort of, you know, I don't know, should this be episode 1 in a different adventure, because this was the episode that I actually got shot in. So I may put this out, maybe as change it to episode 1 of a new series, with it being a new life, and do the same sort of thing for that. Just put it on a playlist so you can watch them all in order if you miss any. You can see already it's starting to get that little bit light. It's really quick on this server, really quick. Yeah, Alpha definitely. Yeah, definitely Levo. Yeah. Um, I'm actually geared on 2 servers in Livonia, um, but I think I'd like to do it from a freshie. So I'll either run that alongside what I'm doing here in Cherno, or maybe wait till this life's done in Cherno and then switch over to Livonia for a bit. But yeah, definitely. I'm not, Livonia. I'm okay. I know like the main route, Colin Brody, all that grabbing, all the sort of east to west from Toplin. Um, I'm not brilliant in the centre of the map. I kind of know bits, like Lemborg and Mureton. I can get down to Nadbor, but I'm a little bit lost in the middle of that map if I'm being honest. So it'll be good to get on it and go through and just get to know the map better because I do like Livonia. I do like Livonia. It's a cool map. Not as good as Cherno for me, but still a cool map. Just because it's not got as much there. Cherno's such a big map. Right, we're golden now, guys. Let's get shifting. We've got a plan. We know what we're doing. So again, we don't really need anything from here. Obviously, there's the well up there on the left, but why bother? I don't need it. Let's just keep going. Let's do what we need to do. Let's do what we're here to do. The only caveat to that, of course, is that I need to loot some houses to find a battery. That's the next thing. It's not just the guns, it's the battery as well. So this now is the end of Kamenka. So we're going to go up to the tents now. The last time I went to these tents there was about 490,000 zombies there. So let's see what's there today. Which, though, actually, with them having food on them, might not be a bad thing. See, what we can do from here as well is we can finalise what the plan is. We can finalise, because I'm also thinking, well, yeah, I definitely want to go to Seleno now. One of the things I'd like to find there would be a plate, but I'm also thinking of popping by the summer camps as well, just to get some better clothes. Not that these are bad clothes that I've got, but hunting gear's the best, so let's figure it out. Let's see what happens now. Shit. Do you know you never see anyone up here? What I'm doing here, guys, is just getting back, see if I can get some sort of decent position. Those trees up there, maybe to the left. I'm already piss wet through, so that doesn't matter what I've just done there. I think that is someone shooting Zeds. That's what my feeling is. This is the first time I've been up this end and actually heard any shooting, because it's so... Yeah, it's definitely coming from the mill camp. There he is, there he is. So you could, do you think there could be, it could actually be fighting there. Could actually be fighting. What he's doing him is he's baiting. Anyone see where he just went from there? Dang. Didn't keep eyes on him. Didn't keep eyes on him. Oh, there you go. There he is. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Alpha. There's two of them there. Okay, let's move. They will see me going up here. They will see me going up here. See if they're following. I think it's a battle I don't want to be in, this one. There's too much of an advantage to them. You know, if you've got surprise and you've got a silenced sniper, you're golden again. But I've got neither. I let that shot go. There's two of them. They were looking straight in my direction there. So I'm just gonna keep going here. Let's get to the tracks. Jump over here. You know, if I was playing with a buddy, I'd definitely go for that fight. But what I'm trying to use now is the fact that because I'm so far ahead of them, they've got no chance really of catching me now because I've not stopped running. So I'm going to just keep doing that. Cowardly, yeah, but Yeah, Operation Alpha's a brave player there because he's saying follow the tree line. Maybe you'll surprise him from behind. So he's a brave. So Alpha's a braver guy than I am. I just don't think I can win that one with what I've got. I've got a tier 2. You know, it's basic. These KAs are like pea shooters. These small ones. CR's not a brilliant sniper rifle. It's not bad. Because to be fair, you know, it's got it's the same rounds as the SKS, but you know, it's no Mosin, it's no Tundra, you know, and also I haven't got the silencer. That's a big factor. If I had the silencer, I could keep moving position, but or hold position, and they just wouldn't know where it's coming from. Might be like one of those funny, you know, like when a new spawn chases you for about 16 hours. It might be one of those events now. But we've come this way anyway. Yeah, Alpha, the KAM's brilliant, yeah. Yeah. The KA's very underpowered, but the baby one that I've got here is absolutely, you know, you need to put a lot of rounds into someone. Especially if they've got a plate. Of course, the 101's the best of you know, the KAs because it's got 45mm rounds. Basically the same as the M4. The only thing I don't like about the 101 versus the M4 is the recoil. You know, the M4's a lot more sort of light. It feels like it almost like it's lighter, more maneuverable, doesn't kick as hard. But you know, at least the 101's got some stopping power on it. Hopefully they've either fucked off or they're sort of going around all the trees up there trying to find who shot at them. But I think you're right, Alpha. I think they did get eyes on me because you could see him looking over that bridge. With 2 people as well, it's always easy to pinpoint where the shot came from. Good thing with where I'm going is there's no real shortcut. There's no way they can sort of cut me off going up this way. So again, hopefully we can just outrun them. And let's start, and we'll just make our way up to Zeleno. I'm surprised they were there baiting though. That's an odd one. Because there's never many people. Oh yeah. There's never many people up that end of the map, especially at those tents. Which is a silly thing, really, because you can get some good gear from those tents. That's why I was going there. But you know, we've chickened out here, but we're alive. That's the difference. You know. And being alive, we can get some better gear. We can be in a better position to fight. Got the jitters now. Every time I see a post, I think it's another player. It was a good job from my side that they were putting a load of bait shots out. Because it was the bait shots that attracted, you know, if I hadn't have heard those bait shots, I could have run into that camp that's hardly ever got anyone in it, and then that would have been the end of it. So was a bit of good luck, that, really. Watch me in a minute turn round and they're both standing there. One of them had a motorbike or something. It's a new armour mod that I didn't know about. One of them's got a motorbike. It's a long-arsed way, this, to Zeleno. My preference would have been just to nip back into Kamenka through Pavlovo, and then from there to Zeleno. See, the other option, you know, on this far out is to go to Mishkino. Because Mishkino, there should be something there, whether it's a KA or an M4. KA I need more than anything though, because of the scope, but so I think we've got the name for this video in the series anyway. It's going to be something along the lines of quests for the KA or quests for the something to do with the night scopey thingy. Jesus, this is a long way, isn't it? Oh shit, there's wolves. There's wolves. Just heard them. Why aren't they on me? Just heard wolves, but you know when they're actually aggroing. There was definitely wolves aggroing there. Just make sure these bozos haven't chased me up here. Okay, let's do one. I think wolves will be on me in a minute, because there is a lot of them on this server. It's all good, you know, I've got the weapons to deal with them easily. I think we'll be looking at a restart soon on the server. And I may just stop the broadcast, you know, for a few minutes, and then come back on. I think my goal really is if I can get to Mishkino or Zeleno and let's get a decent gun, I'll be happy for today. That'll be the stream then. You know, getting some of our gear back. Yeah, Alpha. I think what it was is the guy that had taken by surprise. That I'd just lifted the gun to shoot him. Basically, I thought he was. Yeah, I think there was a guy a little bit higher up on that hill in Kamy, and I think usually if you get shot with something, if you get one shotted like that, you don't even hear the round. I didn't hear the round at all. And the other guy didn't lift his gun. I mean, I will review that footage and you can have a look at that as well, but that's what I think happened anyway. It was just, I just ran out of luck, basically. And that's where it's always difficult as a lone wolf, you know, because I thought there was one of them, there wasn't, there was two of them, so... We're going into the marshalling yards now at Zeleno. Can't get much more dangerous than this that I'm doing now. This is why you should be checking the Discord, seeing if there's anyone just been shot here, but there you go. We're just going to come in, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. I played too cautiously last time, really. Just think when you're doing a stream, if you're too cautious, it's there's not enough going on, so... Alright, come on. He says as he crouches down. Right, someone's been here because that's open. I don't know what it is today, but I'm really spooked when I'm walking around like this. I really do feel spooked. Doors are open on the camo.